Hello. Here I'm with Walter Jones, who has a role in the upcoming Star Trek Captain Pike, correct?
That's correct, yes.
So can you tell us a bit about the role?
I play the captain of Captain Sean Devon of the USS Exeter, and I am one of the commanders on the ship that kind of goes through some rough times. I don't want to talk too much about it because obviously I don't want to give too much away, but I'm a young captain, and I'm leading my ship and trying to. It's difficult to talk about. I'm like, I'll just say that I'm the captain of the ship, and we go through some rough times.
Yeah. Would this go along with the trilogy that already came out, like the new Star Trek and the Star Trek Into Darkness?
No, I think it actually predates it because Captain Pike obviously was the captain before Captain Kirk was, and it kind of tells a story about how he kind of came to be and the things he had to deal with.
What interested you in to do this role?
It's being part of the Star Trek, at all is exciting. It's something I always loved this show. I always loved, Star Trek, and when the role came about, I was excited to partake in it. And I get to work with like Walter Koenig and a few other people, other actors that I enjoy, so I'm excited about it.
Nice. So you might seem familiar to some people watching this. So what are the other roles that you've played in your acting career?
It's a long list. I've worked in the industry for 22 years and done a number of different things. Everything from started my career in television with the Power Rangers, and then I had a show on Nickelodeon called Space Cases, and I did a Aaron Spelling show called Malibu Shores. I played a character in there called Mouse. And I've worked on everything from Buffy the Vampire Slayer to CSI to the Emmy Golden Globe winning Shield to like Disney stuff, Brink, recently Disney HD stuff like Parrot Kings and Med. I can't think of the name of the show. Anyway, different thing. I do a lot of voiceover as well. So I work with a couple of loop groups, and I do a number of different projects with them, from television to film, and I work on probably maybe 30 projects a year at least.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So I have a movie that I worked on with Seth Riggs, Seth Cohen, that is coming out this Christmas, called The Night Before.
Oh, cool.
Seth Rogen. Gosh, I couldn't think of the name. Oh my God.
Nice.
It's the end of the day. My brain is a little fried.
Yeah.
I'm talking all day, so.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
So, with all that going on, it must be like really tough keeping awake and all that. Yeah.
Well, staying awake is not a problem. I mean, when I'm active, I'm active. But the thing about coming out to cons and meeting all the fans is I don't want to disappoint them. I don't want to be this guy that they're excited to see me, and I want to give them my energy. So I give a lot. So when I meet fans, I'm like, hey, I'm up, I'm going, and I'm like, and then when I shut off and I'm not on camera or not on camera anymore, then I go, and then I get that relaxed place, and I'm like, my brain kind of shuts down for a little while, and I eat.
Yeah.
Eating's good. I got to eat, sometimes soon.
So what do you like to do to unwind after all those shoots and appearances?
One of the things I really love doing is dancing. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm a world champion salsa dancer, and I also dance zouk and kizomba and bachata and merengue and I love partner dancing, so I do that a lot.
Yeah. Before the interview, you told me that there was a connection between Western Michigan University and.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Western Michigan. When I was in high school, I went to Western Michigan as part of my thespian conference. And while I was there, we had the opportunity to audition for colleges. So I took my monologue and I auditioned for 20 different colleges while I was there. So I did my monologue and ended up getting 3 scholarships. So one of the scholarships I got was to a university called United States International University School of Performing and Visual Arts, and I took that one. It was in California, and gratefully so because I graduated with that degree and I had that experience in California. I stayed in California, and I was able to audition for Power Rangers, and that started my career.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the whole convention scene and making appearances all this?
Well, I think it's awesome. I mean, it's one place you can go and just be free to be whoever you are, whatever you want to do. You know, that this is completely nerd out and dress up however you want to, and it's always fun. It's peaceful. It's fun. You never see any fights at a Comic-Con, you know, because people are just having a good time and meeting different celebrities and you know, celebrating the people that they enjoy.
So on Power Rangers, do you feel like that's the role you want to be known for, or is there some other role that you want to be known for?
Well, I am not upset about being known for Power Rangers. Obviously, I have a lot of work. I want people to know my other work as well. But I don't see any show coming along that will uproot me from my Power Rangers beginnings. I mean, like, considering the fact that that show is the longest running kids show in history, that I have comic books, pogs, toys, dolls. I mean, like, unless I do something, another project that is that big, I'm sure everybody's gonna always remember me for Power Rangers and hopefully my other work as well.
Have you started production on Star Trek?
I'll be shooting in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know when it's set out to come out?
I'm not sure yet, but I ask everybody to stay tuned because I think it's going to be a pretty good project.
All right. So Star Trek, Captain Pike, your
Star
next
Trek,
work.
Captain Pike, yeah.
Well, thank you
Sean
so
Devon.
much.
I'm also working on another project. I just worked on last week, in fact. It's a project that involves myself, Austin St. John, and Jason Narby. Austin St. John, the original Red Ranger, and Jason Narby, who was Skull from Vulcan Skull from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We're working on a project called Gideon's Frontier, and we just shot a trailer for that film, and it looks like it's going to be pretty cool.
Nice. Have you started production on that one?
We did. I just came back from shooting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I mean, we still have more to shoot on it, but what we've got so far looks really good.
It's going to be a short film, or?
It's a featurette as it is right now, but we're looking to see what we'll turn into. Maybe we'll do the full film, or we'll turn it into a TV show.
Can you give us a little bit of a sneak peek into what that's like?
Basically, it takes place in 1812, and it deals with Simon Kenton, who was a frontiersman, and Gideon, who was like a bit of a fop who, you know, between his religion and war, he had to make a lot of choices. And my character, Ranger Freeman, who was an ex-slave who came to get his freedom by working with the military and becoming a lieutenant, and actually being a big part of the clan that this guy Simon Kenton had.
Wow,
Yeah.
real interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's cool.
Yeah, that would be definitely something to like look out for.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What was the name of that again?
It's called Gideon's Frontier.
Nice, very interesting.
Thank you.
Anything else you're working on currently?
Right now, I'm up for a few projects that I'm not talking about, but we'll see. You'll keep your eyes open for me.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us. Very interesting. Like,
Right.
well, all that work.
Yeah, man.
And thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk
You're
with
welcome.
us. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
take care.